All right, folks, just got done refinishing the headlights on the 2009 Kia Rondo here. Let me show you the other one. Now, these headlights aren't perfect by any means. It's a 2009 vehicle and it's got some, some spider cracks and so forth in it, but overall, I think they turned out pretty darn good. Kind of see the spider cracking up here. There's really nothing you can do about that. That's in the actual polycarbonate itself. Yeah, but overall, I'm real happy with them. I think they came out really, really nice. That's what I used when I was all done to coat them with, the Meguiar's headlight coating. They say this can last for like up to a year. I've seen some people get in 2, 3, 4 years if you garage your vehicle and you keep your headlights waxed and whatnot. But this stuff's pretty easy to sand off and redo it. So that's what I've been using, and I've been getting good results with it. Let me show you the other car. Okay, so this one here is a 2005 Kia Optima, and I use the same product on it. These Kias, if you have a Kia, I feel sorry for you if you're going to refinish the headlights by yourself. They are a pain in the ass to get the factory clear coat off of there. It is the hardest clear coat that they use on a headlight. So be prepared for a lot of sanding with like a 320, 400 grit. I would do it dry. You got to get all that clear coat off of there, and then you can start, using a 400, an 800, 1500. Then you can polish it out, and then you can use this product. But that's how it looks on this 2005 Kia Optima. And these headlights, I wish I would have taken a video before. They are just terrible. And I'm going to show you the difference on a couple other vehicles. You see the clarity you get here? This is if you have to sand all that old material down to nothing but bare polycarbonate. Then you have to start, working your way finer and finer sandpaper. You can wet sand if you want to. And then you got to polish it, with the polishing pad. And then you can apply this product. But let me show you the difference. I think you'll be able to see the difference here. These headlights are probably about 3 or 4 years old. They're aftermarket. And I came over here and I polished them today. I haven't applied any coating. They still have, the aftermarket coating on them. Actually, this might be a pretty bad example because they polished out pretty good. But yeah, I don't know if it's picking it up on camera. It does have some pitting and stuff on there. Just in person, it's not as clear as those other ones. Let me show you one more. Here's another one. This here is a 2011 Ford Escape. The camera makes these look way better. I'm trying to see if I can show you. It has a lot of pitting in it. Not sure if you can see the pitting. I'm trying to get an angle where you can see it. But this is the original clear coat, from a 2011 vehicle. And it's got a lot of highway miles on it. Kind of see the pitting there down in the left-hand corner, up here above there. Now I did polish these and they polished out pretty good. But ideally, to make these perfect, what I'd want to do is sand them and remove all that factory clear coat off the polycarbonate, and then polish them with the sanding process, finer, and then finally polish it out and then apply that Meguiar's coating. The only reason I'm not too in a hurry to do it to these, as you can see, this blinker here, it's not flush up here. This isn't flush. It's not flush up here. Over here it's got a lot of angles and stuff on it, and I just don't want to take sanding that on right now. Here, this headlight over here is going to be a better example. Hopefully it shows up. See if you guys can see right here where my finger is. Look right across here. I'm trying to see if you can see that. I'm having trouble. You can kind of see it there a little bit. Kind of hard to see because I did polish them, but basically what I want to show is up here. The top of these headlights are always the first to where the factory clear coat comes off, because the sun UV rays, it beats on the top of them more. And I'm just trying to show, I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but right here there's a little line where basically the clear coat is gone off the top. The rest of it's still intact. But like I say, I'm in no hurry to coat these yet, but you can kind of see there's some pitting, some imperfections in there. They still work great at night because I have LEDs in here, and it works pretty good, but I'm just trying to show you the pitting. The only way to really remove that is to sand it out, polish it, and then coat it. Yeah, so what I was really trying to show is the difference between a headlight like this, which has been sanded, polished, and then re-clear coated, versus those other ones I just showed you on the Expedition and the Escape. There's a total difference. Hopefully the camera's picking it up. Just way more clarity here. Like the same thing on this Kia Rondo here, just way more clarity. Something you could do if your headlights aren't like yellowed yet, right? Let's say they're like the ones I showed you on that Expedition and the Escape, where they're still pretty clear, but you know, they have a little bit of pitting and stuff. Let's say you don't want to go through the process of sanding them, polishing them, you know, getting all the old clear coat off, or you don't want to give someone, you know, whatever they charge for correct headlight restoration, which might be 80, $100. Because if they're just going to polish them, that's just a band-aid. You know, you might get 3 months, you might get 6 months, but eventually they're going to, you know, start to fade again. But if they're decent like those vehicles are, they're just not perfect, you can buy this product, right? And what I'd recommend, you know, if you just want something better than what you have and you don't want to go through the whole process of doing all that, especially on that Escape with all those angles and whatnot, I'd probably clean the headlight real good with the window cleaner real good first, right? And make sure all the bugs, any road debris, whatever, get off of there. And then just take yourself a drill, something like this right here, with a little polishing wheel on it, and go ahead and use some, you know, some type of a compound on it, and go over that headlight to get all the trash off of there. And then use, you know, a good window cleaner again, something like the Spray Away or something. Or you can use rubbing alcohol, like 91% alcohol too, when you're done, and really scrub any contaminants or leftover wax or anything off of it. Then you can tape your headlights off, something like this here, and then go ahead and put a coating of this on. You want to do a couple light coatings, but you definitely want to coat it where it's wet. Just don't do it where it's going to drip. You can do 2 or 3 light coatings, read the directions, and this will definitely help seal it in and make it last a little longer. So that's something you might want to think about. Anyways, y'all be good. Hope this helps a little bit.